It's Sunday, our 6th day in the Smokies. We are heading to Cosby Knob shelter. We just left pesky, what was the name of it? Peck's Corner shelter.
Something like that.
And we shared a shelter with 2 section hikers and one doing a flip-flop. He's heading south, finishing his hike. His trail name is Slug. Anyway, as you will see in the previous videos, we had to go through a lot of really icy sections on the trail, but we managed to navigate through them. It took a little bit more time and effort, but it was manageable. It was actually a little bit of fun because you have to figure out how to navigate through them. But definitely, if you're going to hike through the Smokies in the winter, it's probably a good idea not to forget your micro spikes. Take it from our experience. Anyway, yesterday we met a lot of people on the trail, especially near Newfound Gap. It was a really nice day. Like today, it's supposed to be pretty warm.
Charlie's Bunyan too. They were all headed to Charlie's Bunyan.
Yeah, oh yes, there's a really nice view, Charlie's Bunyan. So a lot of people were going there. We probably met more than 50 people yesterday. The most of that we've ever encountered.
Subscriber Mark from Baronsville?
Bryson? Yeah, we met a...
Bryson? Something like that.
Yes.
Mark from Bryson, yeah.
We met one of our YouTube followers on the trail yesterday, named Mike. Mark?
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Bryson.
Mark. From Bryson City, I think that's the name of the town. So it was really cool. And we were originally going to Ice Spring shelter, but there were people there, so it was full. So instead of doing 3.1, we did 10 miles or so, and we had to hike in the dark. But you know, hiking in the dark is also fun because you see things you don't see during the day. But anyway, enjoy the trail. Most of the trail in the Smokies seems to be a lot more rocky. It's almost like walking in a dried up riverbed, except you also have lots of roots to contend with. So I think the climbs themselves are not as difficult as I thought they would be. But these rocks are definitely harder on the feet, so you just have to be careful. There's a lot of ice still, but it's not as bad as yesterday. But I think Georgia and North Carolina will get you ready for this type of terrain, so just enjoy it and be careful. like we have to navigate here.
We have a cliff here. Hard to see, but and then we got all these trying to push you over the cliff.
I don't know what these are called. It's a lot drier on this side of the mountain. We haven't seen snow patches for a little bit. It's lower elevation, I guess, too, so that makes sense. But as you can see, there's still plenty of rocks. It's still a rocky trail. Day 7 in the Smokies is our last day. We left Cosby Knob Shelter. It's a really nice shelter actually, no mice. It looks like one of the Thru-hikers took care of them, and the privy is clean, and the water, even though it's not flowing very much, is sufficient. We shared it with the 2 ladies who also stayed at the previous shelter called Peck's Knob Shelter, I think. It's a beautiful day, the sun is up, and we're very excited to get out of the Smokies. We have been given really nice weather, so we're very grateful, and we should cover a total of 238 miles of the AT by the time we get out of here. But anyway, we are also planning to stop at the Camera Mountain. I think that's what it's called. They have a tower there, and we heard it has a really good view, so we will try to capture it for you. In the meantime, you can see that the trail is still pretty rocky, but the vegetation is a lot more different than the rest of the Smokies. It doesn't look like a rainforest. Still has some icy patches over here. We are currently off the AT and going to Camera Mountain Tower. which is 0.6 miles from the 80. It's a beautiful day, so we are very excited to see the views there. Well, that was so worth it, even though it's 1.2 miles off the 80. We were very grateful for the wonderful weather, so we can show you some views. Very enjoyable to be up here. Now we are going back on the trail. We are officially leaving Smokies. So we are officially out of the Smoky Mountain National Park. We are absolutely grateful of the favorable weather we had in the Smokies. We didn't get stranded anywhere. The first 4 days we had plenty of rain, and of course the mist comes with the rain. And then we got some more rain and a little bit of snow, and then a mix of rains and snow before we got to Newfound Gap. We are now heading to Pigeon Bridge to get picked up by a shuttle. We're going to town and pick up a couple of things, spend the night there, and head out to Hot Springs tomorrow. Well guys, I guess we will see you next time. I hope you enjoy our videos of the Smokies.